any size. Deinonychus is a raptor, a bird-like predator covered in feathers. It's 5 feet high, 10 feet long, and weighs 200 pounds. Tiny by dinosaur standards. Deinonychus is a hunter with a toolkit unlike any animal in the world today. Teeth, claws, speed. It has it all.
Deinonychus, you have an animal that has very nasty, sharp teeth and lots of them. And if that weren't enough, it has enormous inner claws on its feet. It's as if it just couldn't get enough weaponry.
Deinonychus is more than just a well-armed carnivore. It's intelligent. This predator can stalk a meal, plan out an attack, then take down prey with deadly precision. Even one of the largest plant eaters of all time, Sauroposeidon. Its name means lizard earthquake god, and it can grow to a neck craning 60 feet tall and 50 tons in weight. Sauroposeidon towers over Deinonychus. In fact, its mammoth size is its primary defense. But like all creatures, this giant starts out small.
For Deinonychus, Sauroposeidon would be a great meal, at least the juveniles, because there would have been lots of them and because they would have been effectively defenseless.
When Sauroposeidon reaches full size at around 25 years old, nothing can touch it. But this Goliath starts out about the size of a house cat. When these eggs hatch, the young grow fast, but not fast enough. They won't even reach a ton in weight for at least 3 years. That's 3 years with the raptor Deinonychus nipping at its heels.
There's good evidence that Deinonychus killed animals that weighed 10 times as much as it.
And 10 times Deinonychus's weight in raw meat is one big meal.
And they could probably feast for a while on, let's say, a 3-year-old Sauroposeidon, an animal the size of a hippo.
Bringing down an animal 10 times your size takes more than just brains. It requires highly advanced senses.
We can tell that it had a good sense of vision, good hearing, and a pretty good sense of smell.
In fact, like few carnivores of its day, Deinonychus has a sense of smell so acute it can track prey in the dead of night. Inside the snout are 2 nasal passages. Like a prehistoric air filter, sheets of sensory tissue are folded to maximize surface area. This tissue contains millions of chemoreceptors, nerves that capture odor molecules. The result, Deinonychus can sniff out prey from miles away.
The sense of smell in Deinonychus could alert it to a herd, a family group of plant eaters 10, 15, 20, 30 miles away.
And Sauroposeidon, like most plant eaters, are smelly. Unlike a meat eater, they produce huge amounts of waste, feces that form a trail marking everywhere they've been. For Deinonychus, that odor is a dead giveaway. And this carnivore's eyes can clearly see prey from a great distance. A scan of a Deinonychus skull reveals a brain with an oversized optic nerve, the nerve which transmits visual information from the eyes.
The optic nerve is very large too, and the eye socket is very large.
It's like having a broadband connection between the eyes and the brain. This high-speed link means Deinonychus can react quickly to even subtle changes in its environment.
If we look at the Deinonychus eye, it's probably going to be about 1 inch across. A lot of space in there for photoreceptors. Could see well at night. Would have just a superb sense of sight.
Unlike a mammal, Deinonychus has no blood vessels in its retina, what we see as red eye in flash photographs. This simple design change creates space for many more rods and cones. More than twice the number of photoreceptors found in the human retina. And all those additional rods means this carnivore can see in the dark. It's as if Deinonychus looks at the world through night vision goggles.
this animal had very sensitive vision, being able to actually discriminate objects